I think about this a lot. How do I educate people better in the office? How do I sit and we have this conversation and you take it all home? You really pull it all in. The thing is, it's not going to happen. It won't work. You have to be the active learner. And I think that's the key. But no one's ever taught patients, taught people I take care of how to be said active learner. And I think that's the difference. When you were in high school and you were sitting in a class, or if you think about the Charlie Brown episode when the teacher's talking, wah 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 wah. Sometimes that's how I feel when I'm talking to people about stuff. Here's my word of advice, okay? Is that when you have questions and you want to know stuff, it's actually not advantageous. It's not a good idea to say, I'm going to ask all of my questions today. I'm going to just list them. We're going to go through all of them, right? 30, 45 minutes later, an hour later, we've answered all the questions. But did you really get them? My advice, break it up. Ask one or two questions to different providers in your care. I feel like that's much better. And I'm talking more for the pregnant ladies because you have so many more visits. But if you can break down your questions, break them up, to me, that's a better way for you to absorb that information. The other thing it does is it creates more questions, right? If I sit and talk to you about an induction, you go home, you Google induction, you're like, man, how does an induction start? Then your next visit, you get the question answered. You ask the question, how would you start my induction? And it's like, aha, that's it. And it's not about an induction, how an induction starts, but how would you start my induction? Because it's different for everybody. So to me, that's more advantageous. And we can be better teachers, right? Providers can be better teachers, but I also think it has to be a two-way street, and we have to work at this together. And that's where we get the best outcome.